Nah, I think it's good. I'm gonna start the tractor, but I forgot my battery. Welcome to the Rick Bork channel, where the beer's always cold, language fucking sucks, my shit's always broken, and your opinion doesn't matter. Borkfest 2022 is July 29th and 30th, so come on over and have a beer and have a good time, and you can regret yourself later. Wow, look at Tuesday morning. It's 2nd of fucking November. Son of a bitch. Okay, so today this thing's getting decommissioned for a little bit. Bearing's still holding together good, so that's a plus. We're gonna... She froze hard last night. Hold on. I need the trailer here. So, of course that's gone. We're gonna take that. We're gonna get this unhooked and put off to the side for now. We're probably gonna use it for chopping corn stalks after we do some corn picking. But we're gonna get this unhooked and I'm gonna just park it over there for now. I'm gonna take that out into the pasture and I can start feeding it out off the back of the trailer. So that'll work out good. It can be in there for a couple days, then we gotta go push our pile up. And we're gonna have Katie help me tarp that probably tonight if I get a chance. Yeah, how do I want to do this? Maybe I should throw the new jack on there quick, huh? Well, this one might work now. Maybe the vibrations knocked her loose. Let's see. Bring it back. Save the zip tie. Same thing over here. You just take your knife, stick it in the back, or release that tab. I have 50 cents a piece or whatever they get for them. For these good ones. There you go. Couple of good zip ties yet. So we can take our what the fuck are you doing? Now you can take our hose extension, try not to drop in the dirt too much. We'll take that and put that in the shop. Alright, well, this jack still doesn't want to work, so. Shit can that one. Install this one. How's that? That'll fucking work, huh? Really? If it goes down low enough. Comes up high enough. Oh yeah. She'll be perfect. I like it. You like the grease on my fucking coat, son of a bitch. And before I get too far ahead of myself here, I did all the other chores. I didn't load this son of a bitch up, so we better do that. Maybe not. Oh yeah, she needs some. Woo, she's getting a little drafty going on there, eh? Once again, because we got to clean those up out of the pasture anyway, we may as well make some heat with them. Either that or you stand there on the campfire for a couple hours and what good does that do? I'd rather put that heat into my house and my shop. Maybe that's just me. Good enough. Where are we at here? 168. Perfect. Yeah, we got a load of wood tonight from out in the back that we cut up yesterday, but that's not a huge deal. Let's get this thing unhooked now. Disconnector. Oh. Our spout actuator. Good enough. Perfect. Alright, well, we got this pile packed as good as I could with the tractor. I thought I was going to have time to get the skidder out today, but fucking everything's just taking too much time on me, and I gotta get this fucker covered up, because the more we can cover it up, or the faster we can cover it up, and keep the oxygen from getting to it, the less it's going to turn dusty on me. And right now it's a huge fucking pile of silage to have go bad, so. And if it gets dry enough, it starts on fire. You can see we packed that bastard pretty good with the tractor. We can run up on it with the tractor without too much trouble, so that's what we did. I'm gonna go ahead and throw a tarp over this thing. We can always pull a tarp back off and pack it again if we need to, but for right now we want to get this fucking tarp on here, get some tires on it, and hold this sumbitch down, so let's get to it. go grab a bunch of tires. All right, well, after hauling a few loads of tires, we finally got that fucker covered up. I do need to ring off some tires, cut the sidewalls off and use them so I can stack that pile with rings. You know how that works. It's not as clean and as fancy as some silage piles, but no fucks given on my part, because it'll work. But a few more rings to throw up in there to pack it down, because when it's windy like this, doesn't matter how taut that is on the edges, it wants to loft that tarp a little bit. So we'll have to come out here with a razor blade and wring the sidewalls off the tires, and then use them for weight. I had a bunch of those around, but they disappeared in a lightning strike, and I didn't foresee needing them. Now I need them. Whatever. It is what it is. I got a little bit different approach for next year, but we'll see how that goes as well. So we're gonna get the trailer hooked up. We're gonna load up side by side, and we'll see what happens from there. Come on. I think a guy would get one of them lightweight aluminum jacks for doing this shit. Or put a jack on the tongue of the fucking Colton mulcher. Of course, that would make too much sense too. Why would we do that shit? All right. Unset the brake bridge. Oh yeah! Well, we know the fucking rollers are free in it anyway. got a fucking bearing that's squawking on this thing. Of course, they're not greasable on this fucking thing either, so. We got a bearing gonna shit the bed on it. I got something else squawking. Of course, these are different fucking hubs too. You know, because why wouldn't they be? Right? Let's go. So you can do that number. Pick them up and then we can see. Right? Nothing seems terrible there. Let's go over here. I could use a repacking, but must have been something else squawking on there. We'll have to pull the bastards off and pack them and drill them for a grease zerk. But for now, we're fucking going with it. We're gonna squeeze some air in the tires and we'll fucking hit the road. So I'm not sure which one of those is squawking a little bit. It's got a dry seal on it, or what the fuck, where you jacked it up and spun it. Earlier, I didn't, you know, they got a little click in them, but I didn't feel anything that was rough or anything like that, so I don't know. We'll have to pull them apart when we get done here and repack everything and go from there, but for now we gotta gamble on it. We lose a fucking transport tire, we lose a fucking transport tire, I guess. We'll know if the bastard locks up, because the old fucker, that old fucker's heavy. He'll start skidding that tire pretty quick, pulling down the power. But we're not going 100 miles an hour, and we ain't got 100 miles to go, so we'll fucking roll the dice on it and see what happens. And yeah, we take up all of the road and then some, so we got to really be on our fucking game here, or we'll be busting out fucking mailboxes and every other damn thing, because fucking mailboxes are too close to the road, they're too fucking short. This isn't an agriculture community for the shit that I'm trying to use around here, I can tell you that. The chopper, I'm running the full width of the road. This, I'm running the full width plus some. And I'm not even running big equipment. It's just, nobody runs anything around here. That's the thing. There isn't no big combines or big cultivators, discs, anything like that. The biggest you might see around here is a 20-footer, and that's big for around here. So we'll go get some fuel and head up to Squatch's place and see if we can't get some shit done today. Yeehaw, boys! Yeehaw! Getting into the fuel station here, it's going to be a little bit fucking tricky because we gotta wrap around the fucking pump and try to get fuel, because we can't just pull up to the damn pump because we got too much sticking behind us. I don't know what the fuck that is. Don't know who that is. Fuck them. They can wait. Leave a fucking message. one person that needs a pump, so we're gonna have to fucking wait here. This might work. If I can nose it up in there without hitting shit. Oh yeah. We'll make her work. Perfect. Yeah, I don't know what that number was. They keep fucking call back to back like that. No idea. Front page construction. No comment. So we'll head up to Squatch's place. We'll drop pallet forks off because we don't need the fuckers on there. At least until the side-by-sides gotta come off, because we're gonna do some sketchy shit, see if we can take the fucker off the trailer with some pallet forks. Because, you know, why not? We'll throw a strap on it. I'm sure we'll throw a strap on it for safety purposes. So, wasn't too bad. It was only like 25 bucks to fill up the tractor. Back net. Of course, it could be a fuck of a lot cheaper, but I got fuel at home and fuel in the truck, but it's, if I could go to the gas station and buy it, then I may as well. Plus it's supporting the people that I had the corn in their field on the service station, so I'm trying to pay it forward a little bit anyway. They help me out, I help them out. Fuel purchase isn't the biggest fucking deal in the world, but everything counts. Pennies make dimes and dimes make dollars. Yeah, I don't know what that number was. They keep fucking call back to back like that. No idea. Front page construction. No comment. So we'll head up to Squatch's place. We'll drop pallet forks off because we don't need the fuckers on there. At least until the side-by-sides gotta come off, because we're gonna do some sketchy shit, see if we can take the fucker off the trailer with some pallet forks. Because, you know, why not? We'll throw a strap on it. I'm sure we'll throw a strap on it for safety purposes. So, wasn't too bad. It was only like 25 bucks to fill up the tractor. Back net. Of course, it could be a fuck of a lot cheaper, but I got fuel at home and fuel in the truck, but it's, if I could go to the gas station and buy it, then I may as well. Plus it's supporting the people that I had the corn in their field on the service station, so I'm trying to pay it forward a little bit anyway. They help me out, I help them out. No fuel purchase isn't the biggest fucking deal in the world, but everything counts. Pennies make dimes and dimes make dollars. Well, I got my answer, which bearing's bad because it locked the fuck up on me. We're gonna try to go a little bit slower here. And see if we can get the tire pulled off anyway. Or the bearing pulled off. We'll get it up here off to the side and we'll go from there. She won't go forward anywhere. Service truck coming up on my ass in a hurry. I'm gonna back up here in a second, see if I can get it to free up. She skid that tire pretty good. We might have to limp it. So I must have a bearing that cammed up in it. We'll go slow and see what the fuck happens here. And that bearing is definitely coming to fuck apart, so yeah. We'll definitely rebuild the fucker before we bring it back home, but the cam must have, or the bearing must have shelled out on it and fucking cammed up. Story of my life, right? Push her too hard here, but we're that way if she slams on the brakes on me again I can stop, but it must have shelled out the bearing. You know what they say? If it isn't fucking broken, it isn't fucking mine. It's fucking broken. We'll make it. We're halfway there. Fuck it. Well, we made it here. Still bad it shelled out that bearing.
Oh yeah, real good, real good. Fuck.
I got plenty of life left in that fucker. It'll get the field work done anyway. And that's what we're gonna do. Let's get to it. running in fucking low range fourth gear. Now we're into this new part that hasn't been fucking turned in like 30 years. And the slide pumps are terrible, so we're running in low range third gear. We're running about 2 miles an hour. Every once in a while I catch a big fucking snag of fucking sod, and that gets a little hard on the clutch and shit. So we're halfway done anyway, and we're covering, I don't know, 12, 13 feet at a time because we're overlapping. And then we're gonna have to go back and make a couple of touch-up passes, and then we'll throw the fucking Katie's gonna come get me, and because I left the fucking cedar at home. And then we'll broadcast a bunch of seed and fucking roll it in. So who fucking knows? It might be fucking midnight when I'm done. Shit, I don't know. I have to get the seed in the ground. I can do it tomorrow, but either way, we gotta get it done. So the biggest thing is I want to make sure this field has a decent finish on it. I'm turning around on Toby's grass, but I'm trying to stay off his driveway for the most part. For the most part. It's all fancy and shit, refinished, and you can't even tell Bob drug a 4-bottom through the motherfucker now, since they top coated it and ran a roller over it and all that shit. So yeah, we'll be, I don't know, it's gonna be fucking dark by the time I'm done. It's 3:30 now, so it'll be dark 30 by the time I get done with this, and then we'll fucking figure out what our game plan is as far as what I want to do here. So unfinished ground going into the cold mulcher, finished product coming out the back. So before I get too far here, and finish this thing up before I'm not paying attention. I'm going to explain to you the difference between culti mulching and disking. We disked this in 2 passes before, one with the furrows, and then we went diagonal across there, and it cuts it up with this sod. You know, you're getting pieces like that. That's a bigger piece. You know, you can see some of those. Most of them are like that, and you can disc it more. You can certainly spend a lot of time disking it if you want to. But then you see the finished product when we ran over it with the culti mulcher. So the disc is just cups. You know, they're just that concave disc that's cutting those sods and stuff up. Mostly just sod. You get over here, it's fucking roots and everything else like that. Rocks like this, I don't worry too much about them. So your front rollers here, this is called a sheep's foot roller, that actually pounds that sod piece apart. It breaks it up basically. Also takes your smaller fist-sized rocks or so, if the soil is loose enough, pops them back down below the ground. Your tines back here, now I don't have tips on them, I know that. That kind of disperses the dirt. That's why they're offset. So you're moving that around to fill in your voids, and then your rollers in the back, you can see those finish it. And because I'm broadcast seeding, this gives you a nice little seed pocket to broadcast into. You see the nice little rows there? So when I come back and broadcast that, they usually fall in there, and then we go back over the top of it again with the culti mulcher, and we just tickle the surface. I'll explain that to you when we get that far, but we got a little bit left here, and then I think we're gonna call her a night. Fuck, it's cold out there. Whoa! My candy ass gets used to sitting in this tractor. It's 70 fucking degrees inside, no problem. I was going to broadcast this seed and run it in tonight, but it looks like we're going to have some nicer weather coming here in the next couple of days. After a couple of days, like a couple of cold nights coming, and then it's supposed to get nicer again, 50s. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to wait a couple days. It's Tuesday now. I'll probably skip tomorrow and come out here on Thursday right after work, broadcast all this in, and then fucking run the culti mulcher over it one more time, and we'll call it and see what happens. So we'll get this finished up, and I'll give Katie a call and tell her she can come up and get me here in a little bit, and we'll go from there. So I know some people are going to come in here and go, why aren't you no-till drilling this stuff? Well, first of all, the field was rougher than shit. There's dead furrows in it. There's holes in it. So that needed correction. Secondly, it's sod-bound as hell. And there are no-till applications that will work, and there's a whole process you can go through. I won't say that you can't. I don't have that. Anybody got a broke dick no-till drill laying around that can sell for under $500? Probably not. So until then, I'm gonna keep buying the broke dick shit that I can get for under $500 and farming the fuck out of it. That's what I do. Plus, like I said, this needs correction. The content they were making here is more content than what you probably want to see anyway. But a no-till drill, we run a few passes on it, that's it. We're fucking down field work. So what do you want to see? There's no-till applications I'd like to try, but this ain't one of them. Believe me, I'd like to reduce my input costs and all that other shit. I got some ideas upstairs. I built my own damn drill, because for the fucking soil around here, it's going to be hard to find a fucking no-till drill that you're going to beat the fuck right out of. I got a little bit of an idea. we're gonna make our closing loops where we turned around on the headland all the time. We're just making final passes on that, cleaning up sod clumps and shit that we drug out onto the headlands. Sometimes you gotta make a couple, 2-3 passes over the top of them, pound the fuck right out of them. You'll notice now we're back into 4th gear, low range, 3 miles an hour versus 2. More speed does help in this situation. If I could run it like 4, 4.5, or 5, that'd probably be fucking great. In soil like this, it isn't super rocky. Otherwise, in rocky soil, you're just pissing up the road. But if I could run it 4 miles an hour in this, that'd probably be okay. It doesn't work in this tractor. So if anybody's got a broke dick fucking 100 horse tractor that they want to sell for 500 bucks, let me know. As long as she's a runner.